Ihiala, Anambra State. Back room of a cement block house. The louvered window lets in a strip of white light that falls across the floor and stops. Cheta is 24. Born in London. She is sitting on a low wooden stool with a small green notebook on her knee. She is not writing in it. She is watching her grandmother. Opuriche is 81. She is in the armchair, the one with the crocheted headrest cover that has been there since before Cheta's mother was born. Her hands are on her lap. Her lips are moving barely, saying something Cheta cannot hear. Outside, someone is frying something. Someone else is calling a name down the road. In here, the fan turns, the generator hums. Cheta has 20 words of Igbo. She learned them from a podcast at midnight. She has been afraid to say them in front of anyone who might know better. Her grandmother looks up. Ndewo. No. I am Yvonne Chioma Mbanefo, heritage futurist and daughter of the soil. Welcome to Igbo Daily Drops. Episode 36, Week 8, Day 1, Monday. Today, when the body speaks the language the mouth has forgotten. Grab your free speaking workbook at learnigbonow.com. Ka anyị bido. Let us begin. The Igbo have a saying for what is about to happen in that room. Agadi nwaanyị anaghị aka nka n'egwu ọ maara agba. Agadi nwaanyị anaghị aka nka n'egwu ọ maara agba. An old woman is never too old to dance a dance she knows very well. This is not about age. It is about what knowledge does when it is fully owned. It does not live in the head, where forgetting begins. It lives in the body, where it was always safe. Today, you will learn to see yourself, to name what you have, what you carry, what is yours. 3 anchors, 1 body. The foundation of everything else you will ever say in Igbo. Opuriche looks at Cheta. Then she does something simple. She touches her own head. Just that. Waits. Cheta understands. She opens her notebook. She does not need it. She finds the word anyway. Enwere m isi. I have a head. The words come out imperfect, the tone wrong somewhere, the vowel slightly off. Opuriche says nothing. She does not correct. She simply touches her own arm. Aka. Cheta. Enwere m aka. Better this time. She can feel it. Ụkwụ. Leg. Enwere m ụkwụ. Opuriche nods. Not encouragement exactly, more like recognition. And so it continues. Anya, eyes. Ntị, ears. Ọnụ, mouth. Imi, nose. Eze, teeth. Each one Opuriche touches on herself, each one Cheta names. Between each pair of words, a small silence, not empty, just full of something that doesn't need to be spoken. They are not having a conversation. They are having something older than conversation. Cheta does not notice the exact moment it begins, But at some point, Opuriche's shoulders start to move. Her hands lift slightly from her lap. The same rhythm as the naming. Isi, aka, okwu. Her body is moving through them without her mouth saying a word. The dance is not a performance. It is the knowledge coming through. It has always been there. Cheta watches for a moment. Then, without deciding to, she starts to move with her. Out of time. Imperfect, but moving. Nobody else is in the house. Nobody comes in to see. The strip of light from the louvered window moves slowly across the floor. I have watched some elders, women especially, hold the language in their bodies long after the words seem to have loosened. The first things they always thought were the body. Always the body. As if the language needed to know you had one before it would give you anything else. In Chapter 6 of Women in Igbo Life and Thought, 2000, the Igbo idea of person. Scholar Joseph Therese Agbasiere documents that a person's material nature in Igbo ontology is mapped into 3 foundational categories. Isi, the head, Afo, the center, the trunk, Ukwu la aka, lower extremity, the limbs. But Agbasiere goes further, and this is where it becomes extraordinary. These same 3 categories map directly onto the kinship unit. Isi denotes the adult man, Afo denotes the women, Ukwu la aka denotes the children. The body and the family are the same map. To name the body is to name the household. So when Opuriche touches her head and waits, she's not teaching vocabulary. She is handing Cheta the entire architecture of what Igbo understands a person and a family to be. The disease strips away the secondary world, but this stays. It was always the foundation. Cognitive neuroscience calls what we are witnessing retrogenesis. The brain in decline loses what it acquired last and holds what it acquired first. The mother tongue, wired in alongside the earliest physical sensations of a new body, is the most neurologically resilient thing a person carries. What Igbo ontology built into the foundation of its language? A complete philosophy of personhood in 3 words. Science needed a lab to begin to understand. The Maori mihi, the formal act of placing oneself in the world, also begins with the body. Before land, before lineage, the body is named. Different language, same ancient understanding. Without the body named, the spirit has no location. The body doesn't forget the language. The language was always about the body. Now, let's build your drops for today. Repeat after me. 1. Ahụrụ m ahụ m. I see my body. Ahụrụ m ahụ m. Ahụrụ m ahụ m. 2. Enwere m isi. I have a head. Enwere m isi. Enwere m isi. 3. Enwere m aka. I have a hand. Enwere m aka. Enwere m aka. Take this with you. The proverb said it first. The dance she knows is the last thing she loses. Now you know why. The body is not where Igbo knowledge is stored. The body is where it was built. Ahụrụ m ahụ m. Before this day ends, say it once, not to practice, but to arrive, to tell the language. I am here, I have a body, I am ready. Every sentence you learn is a drop, and every drop feeds Oke Osimiri Mmụta Igbo, the ocean of Igbo knowledge. Grab your free speaking workbook at learnigbanow.com. This has been your Igbo Daily Drop. Abụ m nwanne gị nwanyị Yvonne Chioma Mbanefo. I am your sister Yvonne Chioma Mbanefo. Ahụ gị chefugodi ihe niile, ka olu gị cheta ụzọ ụlọ. Even if your body forgets everything, may your voice always remember the way home. Ka anyị hụ echi. Until we meet again tomorrow.